Welcome to the world of AUTEC, where technology meets tradition. I have the ASA190 Nori Maki maker. It's a little bit of a mouthful, so I'm just gonna go ahead and call it the roll wrapper for you. It's a pretty simple machine for rolling your sushi rolls. You just take your rice sheet, fill it up with ingredients, and then pull the handle to roll it. We'll start with disassembling the machine. First, you want to take off the safety covers on the side. You do this just by rotating it counterclockwise. Keep a hand underneath to make sure that in case you drop it, you don't warp or bend them. Then just take the other side off the same way. Rotate it counterclockwise until it comes off. And there you go. Now we want to get the belt off. The belt is connected at the front and the back by two push shafts. They come off just like paper towel dispensers. You can push in the end and then pull it off. So we're gonna get the front off first, pull it through the back of the machine, and then get that back push rivet off the same way. We just press it in and take it off. Now that we have the belt removed, we just need to get the push shafts out, so you can just pull them out like so. And it's disassembled and ready to go. Now we're gonna reassemble the machine. First, you want to take the push shafts and insert them in the ends of the belt like so. The push shafts are both the same, so it doesn't matter which one goes in which end. And then we need to identify the front. So the back of the belt has these seams on either end. You can feel them and see them. And the front is nice and smooth. So make sure the front is facing up. We're going to first get in the push shaft at the back. It's a little easier that way. So just pop it in like, once again, a paper towel dispenser. Bring it under the handle and around the main unit, and then pop the front push shaft into the front slots. Want to make sure that the belt is nice and straight, so if it's off, you can just kind of rearrange it with your hands like so. And then lastly, we just need to get these safety covers back on. So you just pop them right back into the slot they came out of and rotate it in clockwise until it's secure. It does help to kind of put pressure on the middle to make sure it stays in, and then rotate it in clockwise until it's secure. And now it's all ready to go. Let's go ahead and make some sushi rolls. We're gonna start with the uramaki, also known as the inside out roll, which tends to be more popular in the Americas, things like California roll. You're gonna take your rice sheet and line it up with the rice position indicators here. They got an arrow to show you where it goes. And take your seaweed and center it on top of the rice sheet like so. Now you just need to fill it up with your ingredients, whatever you've got. We've got some California roll ingredients here, some imitation crab. Get the cucumber, line that up as well. If you want to roll it just like this, you can. You do need to be a little careful with the amount of fillings in. If there's too much, it won't close. If there's too little, it'll end up kind of collapsing the roll. So you do have to be specific with that. If you're concerned about that or having trouble, there's a helpful trick. You can just kind of fold it over at the beginning and then finish it off with the machine. Get it all the way down, and there you go. You got a nicely rolled roll just like so. This time we're going to make a sotomaki, which is with seaweed on the outside, the more traditional version. Specifically, we're gonna make a hosomaki, which is the smaller, typically one ingredient roll. You're gonna line up the rice sheet the same way with the rice position indicators where the arrows are. Make sure the textured side is facing up, and then place it kind of parallel, just touching the rice sheet, not on top. It's a smaller roll, so we're just gonna use the cucumber this time. So just close it, making sure not to go too far so you don't break the seaweed. Open it back up, and there you go. You got that nice seaweed on the outside roll this time. Place that right there. Maintenance is, of course, very important. You wanna make sure to keep the machine nice and clean every day so that lasts a long time and works properly. We've gone ahead and taken it back apart. The belt you can wash in the sink. Just feel free to run water over it. Get a soft sponge, wipe it down with just some mild soap or detergent. Everything else you're gonna wanna wipe down with just a damp cloth. You don't wanna wash anything in the sink. So the push shafts you're just gonna wipe down. The safety covers, same thing, just give them a little wipe down. And the main unit, all the kind of big, easy to reach parts, the front, the top, all along here, and the handle. Once again, you don't wanna get water on the main unit. Then for the hard to reach places, you just want a small implement like a brush and just kind of clean out if there's any, food scraps or anything else in there. Clean it out as necessary. Aside from just cleaning, there's 2 gears that connect the arms right on the side of the machine on either end. You're going to want to take an AUTEC specified food safe grease and just apply it as necessary. You can kind of push the arm up like so to get to them, and then just kind of paint it on with a brush or whatever other tool you have. That covers operation and maintenance for the roll wrapper. If you have any questions or issues, you can consult your full operation guide that comes with the machine, or of course you can call your AUTEC sales rep. Thank you for choosing AUTEC.